GBI.
GBI.
That is new. So, we're going to do something a bit special. We've just recorded the We Are Back. Cue Eminem.
Look who's back.
Yeah, that. And we figured one thing we love doing that become difficult to do for reasons mentioned, we won't go back over, is on the ball. We loved on the ball. It was very fun. And we can imagine it being very, very, very fun now it's open to non-gill ball craziness, right? So we're actually going to do something a little bit where 80% of the questions might be crazy and irrelevant. We're going to go through the last on the ball, which was filmed in... When was that released? 7 months ago?
Wow.
So we're going to answer questions from 7 months ago. Most of them won't be relevant, but what is the purpose of this video?
To have fun.
And you can now stick new questions below now and we will answer them. And we're going to have a laugh, and we're going to have some fun and mess around. And it may just be one of us some weeks, it may be both of us, who knows. But we're going to... We want to do something?
We can try to do the Skype call things as well sometimes. Can you both be on?
Yeah, Skype that means like spending more time with you then.
You're not actually with me, yeah? You can just pretend I'm not there.
It'll feel like it. No, but...
I've missed this.
Yeah, well, how's your self-esteem? We're bringing it back and we want to do this.
Great to see myself on camera with you.
Yeah! Cheers, man. I know what you're getting at. Oh, gun string. Justin.
Come on.
But this is great because it's our chance to speak to you as a community and we like to have a laugh. So I'm going to answer the first question from 7 months ago, which is, now the hunters are out.
Who's it from?
Sorry, it's Peter O'Sullivan. Hey Pete.
Chin Chin.
It's not Pete at SteamCon.
We did. We saw everyone at SteamCon.
Yeah, the world, if you weren't at why. But now the hunters are out, which of their players is the most fun / best to use? The newly released hunters who have now been out a while.
I know that I think people think J-Car is quite fun.
You know what you have to do with J-Car though, don't you?
What?
You have to treat him like a chandelier. There's about 6 people who are going to get that, who are going to think that's hilarious. Anyway, sorry.
Not in this room.
No, it's not J-Car. It's Chaska.
Yeah.
Boombox.
3 boomboxes.
So good. Yeah, who doesn't love him? He is amazing.
For me, it's Hearn.
Hearn.
I love him just being able to be placed around the forest. It's like...
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Shane Theron's always.
Yeah, that. Oh, bless him. Anyway, yeah, cheers, Pete. Next up is Bob.
Next one's Bob.
You remember Bob?
I do remember Bob. We were talking about Bob earlier.
Yeah. Bob commented on Facebook last week when we were like, look, we're here for vengeance.
We're here.
And he did ask me about the underwear we were wearing as well. Yeah.
So Bob, I found out as well that he is coming over to the UK for the Rusty Cup.
Which is the UK's Who Wins event in
WCW. Yeah, in March. End of March. 25th, 24th, 25th.
We're going to see you there, Bob.
So we'll see you there. We can actually maybe do a video.
Are we telling people what we're using?
No, because I don't know whether
I thought we were doing...
Well, we were, but...
okay.
Yeah.
I'm using Butchers.
Yeah, me too.
We were going to go double Butcher, but Chris is now hopping like he does.
Nah, I'll play Broken Phillip. It's fine.
She's less broken now.
She's
good. I love Phillip.
Anyway. So, great video. Thanks again for some more content. My money is on Jay for the fight.
Did we talk about having a fight?
Yeah, probably. Sorry, Chris. I don't think your reach will hold up once he's sitting on your face teabagging you.
I've missed you, Bob.
Arms raised in victorious outcry screaming, Purcell, this you. Okay. Since the pundit t-shirts are green, why not change the wording, scratch out the undit and make it Ursil? Obviously you can reuse the P in the I. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure where my pundit t-shirt is.
Oh, blasphemy.
And now you can actually buy, if you're a pundit, buy pundit t-shirts in different colours.
I believe so.
So
I've not done it myself.
I'm going to have to buy a purple one.
Yeah. For the union.
Yeah, for playing Black Heart forever. No one else. So questions. Have you seen the fanfiction RPG? Would you play it, and if yes, what character would you want to be?
I haven't seen it, but wasn't this played at Vengeance last year? Didn't Ben do a group in the
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
I've not seen it either.
We were busy. I think I got really drunk because of how stressed I was on the Saturday. No, I haven't seen it. I'd give it a go.
I'm not a big RPG fan, if I'm honest.
I've done it once.
There's a few groups around here that play. You've done it with Drowned Earth.
Yeah, that was cool.
So plug for James, Drowned Earth coming out next year.
Yeah, go check that out.
Check it www.thedramearth.com.
Yep, no, that's right.
Have a look at that. We all love the fluff of the game. Would you guys be thrilled if Steamforged announced a series of books?
Yes,
I would.
That's something that everybody asks for, and I think it'd be very
Sherwin, isn't it? Like,
Sherwin,
he is awesome.
He's good.
So I would think it'd be amazing if they could get some sort of book range. I do know that at SteamCon as well, Matt was asked a lot about whether they were going to put all of the fluff from the rule books into a book, and that people would be interested in buying that. Joe, one of my recently found friends, wants that.
He did mention as well, which I thought was a good touch, it would be like a proceeds to charity thing as well.
Nice.
Which was cool. Yeah.
Do they not do a PDF though?
Yeah, if you go on the
download more
resources section of the website, I think you can get the season 1 fluff. It was separated out and made it its own document, so
do that.
You can go and do it.
So Bob's got shed loads of questions, so thanks. Painting question. Not for you, Jay.
Sense the tone.
Seeing as you don't paint.
Yeah, I have people like you for that.
Painting
I
halls.
don't paint.
What have you changed?
I've been painting a little bit. You saw that I was painting a house today when you came out.
It's not painting.
Did I put paint on a thing?
How big is that? It's like it's not pig in a little model, is it?
I was painting a Lake Town house for the Hobbit, but I'm currently painting a Lake Town army for the Hobbit.
How many brands have you tried? What's your favourite? Are you excited about the Paint Mage Steamforged will release? So for me, I must admit I have a bit of an eclectic paint collection.
Use all sorts. I was looking before, yeah.
I think a couple of years ago when I got back into hobby, I bought off eBay like somebody's old collection of paints, and there was about half that you couldn't use, but I got like 100 paints for like 20 quid, and they were all loads of different stuff. So
that's good.
I haven't actually bought any paints for a while, and I must admit, just because of ease, I do buy Games Workshop paints. Especially washes.
Yeah,
like racks and stuff.
You live for everything just gets aggro. I've always used Games Workshop paints, and then I always did just kind of just through habit and.
But all the good painters don't use Games Workshop.
No, and then I tried Scale 75, and I really didn't like
it. Are they the new ones, the ones that Steamforged?
Yeah, they used to be sold by Steamforged and everywhere sells them now. They're very like even to do a base coat, it's like 3 or 4 coats. I can see why your top end painters use them, but I was used. I gave all mine to James. It's like, here, you're a good painter. Have some good paint. Vallejo I like. Army Painter. Their washes are amazing. Strong tone and dark tone. Like their washes, and a lot of people I know recommend them.
I
do paint every now and then. I'm an okay painter. I just don't do it enough.
You don't have the patience.
No.
You can be awesome if you actually.
But it's time, right? Because the more I love painting, it's kind of my zen thing.
It takes
but the more right, and if I've got 6 hours in a week to hobby, is it 6 hours of painting? Is it 3 hours of painting, 3 hours of playing? Or is it 6 hours of playing? And for me, I'd rather be playing for 6 hours because I get to see friends and talk and have a laugh. So that's the reason I don't paint that much. I tend to paint when like my son's in bed. So when I know I'm staying in, and like if I put my son to bed, I'll sit and paint then for a few hours. But I fall in and out of love with painting very quickly.
I've got an airbrush now as well.
I have.
So
it's the best.
I only use it for like undercoating.
Priming and base coats and what's it called when you
Zenithal.
That when you hit it from the top.
With white.
We've got mad skills, right?
That's game air, whatever. Anyway, that's enough about painting. Jay, if I beat you in a game of arm wrestling, would you buy him a pint?
Yes.
Bob. So yeah.
Come to Vengeance, Bob.
In March, at the Worcester Cup.
Yeah, let's arm wrestle then.
And
then again at Vengeance, best of 3, because he'll no doubt beat me.
Yeah. Do you know what Bob looks like?
No idea. Bob, what do you look like?
Yeah.
Is there a picture? No, go up. Is there like a thumbnail?
Yeah, for the back of his head.
Yeah, he looks like he could. Hook me up.
Chris, if you beat me in a game of arm wrestling, yeah, like that was gonna happen.
The gun show.
Would you make me drink a glass of milk or make me wear
milk? That's. Do you know, I came up on Facebook the other day that you and Ian Marley have been friends for a year, and all I could think about was a glass of milk.
I did post a YouTube video to milk on that. Did you not click on the link?
No.
It linked. Oh, I'll show you after this. That's hilarious. I'm hilarious. Yeah, milk. I like milk. What's wrong with milk? Come on, it's natural.
Look, he's got a beard since we last saw him.
Yeah, since my relationship has ceased, I now drink beer. I've grown a beard.
I have to admit, when I saw those pictures of you in Blackpool with a pint, I'm like, what are they doing to him? But he's a fully grown man.
I'm now a raging alcoholic. Thanks. So, on a side note, in case you read up on this beforehand, since I doubt this question will be relevant for the team.
We definitely did not.
How are the kidnapping plans going along? He's bought a swimsuit and we're meeting up with Nobby on the forums. Do you remember Nobby?
Isn't that Ollie Curran?
Yeah, he played Mason's rage quit Guildball. But
Has he quit Guildball?
I think so.
Okay.
Anyway. He bought his mate. He's saying that he bought all these Masons.
Oh, if Ollie sold his Masons, he's probably
anyway, that's it. Goodbye, Bob. Greetings. Forgot the underwear question this time.
Oh, Bob. Well,
let's get next time.
It's so nice to answer questions from Bob again,
Yeah,
and he makes us ramble and tangent a lot.
You.
Next up is John Masters, and he says, "Loving the show. Keep it up." Well, we didn't, but we're gonna.
Yeah.
Pillars of the community. Probably not so much anymore. Now questions, let's carry on. Number 1, 3 top tips for Guild Ball beginners.
Oh gosh.
Be okay that you're gonna get beat a lot. Like it's got it can, if you jump in a group of experienced players, you're gonna get hit with some horrible combos you don't see coming. But you're gonna get like 3 goals in 3 activations against you once, and literally you basically accept that every model is going to pull your pants down once, because then you'll learn how it does it,
it's the best way to
and then you'll adapt to it. Like, we were lucky in the early days, we had a really strong meta. Obviously, we live where Guild Ball is created, so there's a lot of those people who play near us, so we got beat a lot when we started this game. But we found, if you just invest into it and keep going, like, it just brings you up to quite a good level.
I've lost more games than I've won, so...
It's because you play me. But there's 1.
And don't jump teams just because you get beat once, Alex Hall.
That's 2. Pick maybe 2 teams with different play styles and just play those.
Try different stuff and try crazy stuff. Don't always take like the strongest options. Just like play stuff. You can find some really cool janky stuff.
We were doing that earlier. We were like, this is the obvious play.
Yeah.
So if this doesn't work, we'll do that. But let's try this stupid thing. And you'll go, and it can catch your opponent. And the guy who won the world.
Just a shout as well. I'd say Tim. That won the world, he scored 2 1-dice shots, I think, in the finals.
Yeah, crazy, right? Machine.
So that's cool. And just learn your cards.
Yep.
Just make sure you know what's on your card and play under time conditions on the clock. It helps you. Don't spend ages just sitting and thinking about it. Just have a go.
Just keep playing and don't be disheartened when you start, and you will get so much out of it, I reckon.
Yeah. So Justin, Kader.
He plays once every 5 months, right?
He keeps asking me how to get better.
Play.
And I just said play games.
I hope that helps. Question 2, Parker or Straw? Oh.
I know who you'll go with.
Should we go on 3? 1, 2, 3, Parker. Daddy.
Yeah.
I love you, Straw.
Daddy Straw. I have to go for Straw because he's my dad.
See, I knew you were going to say that, so I went with that one, so we're good, right?
Yeah.
Parker and Straw, we love them both. Check out the Battle Hammer. He's joking. Check out the Battle Hammer on YouTube, and they have a Facebook group.
Who fucking knows?
Check out those crazy guys in orange. If you could play for a guild, which guild would it be, and what would your guild name be?
Oh, what, a new guild?
Yeah. You're the captain of a new guild. What is it?
The Bodybuilders Guild.
Yes, that's like me playing for the Dietitians Guild.
I was going to ask the Dietitians Guild.
Mine would be, it's going to be a cop-out answer, the Messengers Guild, because I've always had an idea of that.
Yeah, just because you want to be captain of the Messengers Guild.
Well, if the boot fits. But yeah, thank you, John.
Next one, Dries.
Dries has messaged me about coming to Vengeance 17.
Is he not coming?
No, he is. No, he loves it. Probably not messaging there because he'd known about it 8 months before me.
Hi folks, love the show, doing a great job. I'm honoured to be number 1 on your top 3 things of Belgium. Because remember, I think the one before, or this one that we were doing when I was watching back, it was when there was the atrocities in Belgium.
Yeah, and he brought us gifts, if you remember, last year at Vengeance. He brought us Belgian beer, Belgian chocolate, and then, so that was our 3, wasn't it? It was Belgian beer, Belgian chocolate,
and waffles, and
juice.
Yeah.
So 4. Yeah. That was our top 4.
He's coming to Vengeance, and it's 2 weeks before his wedding. So yeah, congrats.
Oh, so that must be pre-Vengeance.
Pre-Vengeance, yeah.
I hope that still stands. Me and Drace have spoken, I think. I'm pretty sure he's going.
Now some questions, as this is what your show's about. City or United?
Oh, I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm going to say...
I'm a Sunderland fan.
I'm going to say City because they're near my house and I've been to more games.
And I would say United because my old best friend from school is a Man United fan, so red and blue. We really don't agree on anything. but
No.
whatever. What meat of what animal would you
Nearly
love
said
to
yes
try?
we do then, to be funny, but I missed the moment.
Would you love to try once in your life, and what absolutely not? What food?
Do you want to know something really interesting? Not probably.
No.
We just went on a work trip to Germany, and I tried camel and zebra.
Wow.
Zebra's really salty. Camel had the hump. No, that's a bad joke. No, camel and zebra. It was amazing. Like, it was really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it taste like chicken?
No, it genuinely didn't. It was really good.
When I went on holiday to Australia when I was very little, and we ate some weird things out there.
I've had kangaroo.
Kangaroo, yeah.
Kangaroo burger. It probably wasn't a kangaroo burger.
Just it was from Tesco. It was a beef burger.
At 1% kangaroo horse.
What would you never eat? What animal?
Snails. You know my rule about animals. Anything smaller than a hamster scares the bejesus out of me as a rule, so I would not eat a snail.
I've been pretty open to it.
Or do you know when you see them on I'm a Celeb and they're eating like bugs and stuff? No, I'm not.
I'm not doing that. I don't like, I'm a celebrity stuff. I hate bugs and...
Like they eat, like in the Far East, like crickets on sticks and...
Yeah, well, I went travelling around Southeast Asia and when we were getting a bus somewhere, like the side, the cafe, that people come up with like baskets full of like fried, like bloody scorpions and things to eat. And it's like,
way.
Not do that. Anyway.
No. So there's the stuff I wouldn't eat.
But I'd eat most stuff.
What would you eat
and
what wouldn't you eat?
What would you eat? And I wouldn't eat like donkey penis, like they make them eat on the celebrity.
I wouldn't eat it again.
Avarice or greed? Now this takes a turn now because they're the same.
This is tough because they're my favourite character.
Jay's got hard on for avarice and greed now. With season 3 out, they are so...
Have you seen the new model?
Yeah,
Wicked. Avarice or greed? It's greed. Greed is all kinds of crazy.
Season 3 is avarice with singled out on one head. Remember singled out?
And the tackle with greed strapped to him. No, greed's just crazy fun.
And he's
I just scored a goal against you with greed.
6-inch kick now.
4-6 kick, 6-inch move. Where'd they go?
Legit.
Mini ninja.
Yeah.
We learned a good thing as well. Top S3 tip that we figured out that everyone else probably already has. Like the new avarice and greed with the link play thing is you can attach greed, run avarice in to somebody at max melee, and then just detach greed out of melee to run off again. Like it's fun. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's not cool when it happens against you, as you can see, but whatever. If you had to go to at least one other European country for a Guild Ball tournament, which one would it be? You don't have to say Belgium.
Belgium.
Would you? European country? Because I was going to say the States, because I don't want to go to like Gen Con and Adepticon, but that's not Europe.
Adepticon is legit.
Well, I don't.
I've not done Gen Con, I hear it's crazy, but Adepticon is bomb.
What European country? I don't know whether they do Guild Ball there, but I used to live, and Jay only found this out today, I used to live in Budapest for a while. So I'd love to go back to like Budapest.
Yeah, I was quite shocked when you told me.
And just, when I was in prison.
So many jokes.
Okay. One other thing, avarice and greed are my favourite model in the game, and they can be included in every team. So have you ever tried fielding them in all of your teams?
I've used them in Butchers, I've used them in Alchemist just now, I've used them in Union in a minute when we play. I've got my team left out. I've used them in... I've used them in Fish, because 7 activations back in S2.
Back in the day?
They're pretty much the teams I've played. Like I don't enjoy playing Masons so much, although I really enjoy Rekka. Rekka brings he's so fun. Those are the 4 teams I've played predominantly, and I've used them in them all.
I've played them with Masons and
Union.
Brewers and Union. Brewers are amazing just because anything to give Brewers extra attack is amazing, helping them wrap.
We're about to try them in Hunters.
Push.
We're going to try them in Hunters as well, so we haven't yet, but we're about to.
Because I think for now, with Season 3 Avarice and Greed as well, now they are much more of a goal threat than they used to be.
Huge.
For Hunters particularly, now I want to play a bit of Hunters, I find that Hunters struggle, or they do the way I play anyway, struggle to score. So now giving that extra scoring threat, as well as what they always used to bring with Avarice and the single, amazing. So we'll let you know how that one goes.
Yeah.
And that's it. See you at Vengeance or the Friday before for a sneaky match. If you are up for it, I'll bring Avarice and Greed.
Yes, wrong Vengeance, but it stands and I'll take it. Ollie Curran, who won't answer this because he's not. He may. Doesn't Philip look a bit like Chisel? No. Same haircut-ish?
Yeah, it's a bit like Bob.
Bit of an emo chick.
And female, but...
Yeah, that's it. Jesse H. Who was Jesse H?
Jesse H. I recognise Jesse H.
Yeah.
Can't say friend of the show. But.
If within 1 inch of the goal, does a player receive cover?
Yes.
Yes, he does. I only learned this recently. I wish I read this 8 months ago.
Yes.
It's great, especially with the new tap-in rules. So it's like threes, and you can put yourself in cover, and all the things. I'm on a roll. Andrew Jones, which new Season 2 model is your favourite? And which one do you think will change the game play of their guild the most? So we can do this in reflection across all of Season 2 now.
Vetspigot.
You love Vetspigot?
Yeah.
I don't know him, I've just played against him.
He scored from 4 inches off his deployment zone with 1 influence.
People hate this, but mine's Philip, man. I think she brought the biggest change to a guild. Because
what? Yeah, doing loads of damage.
Because Ox was very much just, I will naturally buff the amount of damage everyone else puts out, whereas she just does it by herself. Yeah. Philip for me is my favourite. I love her. She's my girl.
And Mash. I absolutely love Mash now.
Mash is nuts.
He's well good.
Mash is good.
Snapshot turret.
Oh, sorry? Do that again?
Snapshot turret.
I'll apologise twice. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, Andrew Jones.
Me. Right. Oh, Shaq. What question were we on?
Panduit. That's what you get for snatching. I told my 3-year-old.
Oh, I need that lessons either. Right.
Too far. Up a bit. That one, Jinx, Panduit.
Favourite Carry On movie? How many have you seen? So for those that does anybody not know what the Carry On movies? They're just a comedy.
It's a
number of loads of films.
Yeah, I don't know when they were out. The 70s, the 80s. I don't know.
I haven't really seen that many. Carry On Camping.
Yes, I have seen that one, so that one's going to be my favourite because I didn't really watch many of them.
But I'm not. Yeah.
That one.
Carry On Camping.
Why?
It's the only one we've seen.
Yeah, pretty much. Glad you opened with one because I'm screwed.
Paul Horton. Interesting. I often seem to rest my index finger against something, but I'd not thought it this much before. Definitely going to try and refine it now. Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome.
What is that about?
I know exactly what he means.
No idea.
Ask us the question again.
8 months ago. What the hell is
Sorry.
that? Snicklegit. Hey guys, keep up the good work. Some players have been discussing whether or not some teams like the Butchers fall short at the highest level. We were discussing this earlier, why we thought Butchers aren't winning everything.
Because, we play a lot of Butchers between us, and I play pretty much exclusively Butchers, and... I haven't played any Butchers. Yeah, you're gonna.
That's why.
Doing it. But no, we were saying, like, given, let's say, the stigma around certain areas of the Butchers, Philip, like they've won, like the merit is in the tournament wins, right? And it's a lot less than you'd expect.
Yeah.
Like a lot less than I'd expect. I'd say I'm an average player. I do well with them. I'd expect like a Steve Newton or an Ed.
Well, Steve did play them at the start. They did win a lot. When Gilmore first started, they were the team to beat.
When we first played, and I was running ball.
It was like you just couldn't handle
it. What do you do? Ball's def 3 now. Ball is good. But yeah, it's something we were talking about literally an hour ago.
So I don't know. So what?
Why do you think they don't win? In S3, I've noticed when I build my optimal team builds for what I want to do, I'm very short of 2-inch melee. Most games I tend to have 1, which in a game now where multiple teams can have 3, 4, 5, 6 fish, it's tough. Melee is huge.
Yeah, we did used to bang on about melee all the time, and I still think it's really big.
It is big.
When you like going in on Midas and things like that, if you need to go in and kill him and stuff, if you don't have any 2-inch melee on someone that's not close enough,
you jog in, he can't defensive stance. You're then at a point where you can't counter attack, and you're going to swing 6 times ideally without any sort of backlash.
Yeah. Right. Obviously, we all love this great game and want new people to join our fun. Any tips for people trying to start a Guild Ball scene in their local community?
We used to know this one like that, didn't we? We got this one a lot.
Yeah.
Get down to your local gaming store, run some demos.
Get posters and stuff up, because people can contact details for if you want to be doing it as the pundit.
There's a lot of enclosed Facebook groups now, like Guild Ball South. There's a Manchester one, Manchester Guild Ball community. Get in the community, find people, get a group of people together, and if you just start playing games in public as opposed to on your dining room table or at home or a friend's house, people are going to see it. And Guild Ball is a game that looks cool. And it does draw people in, right?
And 2 things regular. Try and get a regular night. If they know that it's always a Thursday or whatever, it makes it more likely that they'll be able to come down. And if you see people like we do down at the Northwest Gaming Centre, just like loitering, hanging about, wandering around, not really looking like they're doing anything. Like, come over, grab them, yeah, come and if they are vaguely looking in your direction, try and get them involved.
Show them 2 turns of a game.
And don't be scared, like for me, especially when I'm losing the game. I don't mind just sort of pausing. Let's stop playing this game. Let's teach this new guy to come and play, or he can come and play the team I'm playing. But like, I'm not that precious about being in the middle of a game.
Yep,
Being involved and just.
That is the key to success.
And also a random one. What guild would you play for if you were on the pitch yourself? Ooh.
Covered that.
Yeah, but if you actually play.
Oh, one of the existing guilds.
I feel I would work for the Butchers. He's like just beat the crap out of everybody. I used to play football quite a lot, and
I think you're a fisherman.
I was a centre back, but I was always quite good on the ball considering how big and tall and gangly and lanky I am. So I think I'd want to be like an actual footballing team and like quite fast.
I'm gonna let you answer mine. Who would I play for?
Well, you said earlier that you wanted to be a goalkeeper with gluttonous mouths.
that would probably
So
be what the joke
what
was.
Teams,
I could
what
be
team would you play for?
vet tenderizer.
Vet catalyst.
Whoa, too far. I don't know. Probably not Brewers. I don't really
Who do
drink
you
that
actually
much.
want to play for? Thank you for the fish.
Moving on, let's do that. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to say Brewers because I love them. No, I'm not. I'm going to say Butchers because I love the Butchers. Next up
I just want to
is
play with Philip.
Jessie H. Jay, how have you found Philip so far? I think she's amazing. Well, I agree, and I've been playing her for 8 months since she went
That's
and
why
I
she's
still
been
love her. She is a lot more fragile in S3. She still has that ridiculous damage output if you can get 6 influence off with her. The legendary's been reined in, which was needed. That was the bit that was like, this feels bad.
Why has she got momentous tackle?
Don't know why not.
Stupid.
Yes, fair. But she is absolutely amazing and I love her.
You did score 3 goals with her against me the other day.
In 3 activations, wasn't it?
Then you had her like 4 inches from the goal and just snapshot.
She was sat in cover, in tapping range, it was just like threes.
Yeah, I just didn't deal with her.
She can do anything you need to do and that's why I love her. Next up is Ollie Curran, who says, hammer time, hammer.
I'm not a huge fan of hammer, so
I don't play Masons. I try and stick to 3 guilds like I've played today. Butchers, Alchemists, and then we're going to run Union later. Like Butchers and Union are likely going to be my teams for S3. Blackheart and Philip, power couple of Guild Ball. But yeah, Masons have always been one that just haven't been top of the pops.
For you?
Yeah. You played much Masons?
No, I played.
You played them for a brief stint. I bought your Masons off you in the early days.
I played one tournament, but no, I've not really played hammer to be honest. So I don't really know what I know. People say he's a bit janky sometimes, but
what's his thing?
he takes influence.
He uses other people's influence, right? So he's very good ones to delete any model, but it's going to cost you, and it's a risk reward thing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, next up is Tyler.
Tyler Chamberlain. How can I interest my girlfriend who loves the setting, teams and basic rules, but can't wrap her head around a whole game with a total of 12 players and 36 plays total?
Easy. Play 3v3.
Yeah.
I know people who played like 20 games of 3v3, so a lot of my friends in Nottingham, Team Knots, woo! Don't have to watch it. They were playing 3v3, and in the end I was like, stop playing 3v3, but for some people it's good to play it longer than others.
I've got the Proving Grounds map, which Jay hates, but there's the smaller pitch on there.
You've got the 2v2 pitch, smaller pitch.
Get kickoff now, it's out.
Kickoff is amazing, right? 50 quid, 12 models, all the tokens, all the bits, but just pick 3 players that aren't very character play heavy, and it'll get to a point 4 games in where she knows those 3 inside out. Then you add 3 more, or you add 1 more, and just slow grow it. And like 10 games in, you'll be playing a full game, and she won't realise how into Guild Ball she is and how quickly she's picked it up. Because it soon becomes fluid.
Play Speedball, which is like 2-minute activations. No, it's not 2-minute activations because it then means you're not sat ages thinking about what to do. It's literally you put influence on them, you run forward, hit stuff, or you pass the ball.
A good point made there is you say it to me a lot. It's like, and we say it to each other when we're playing. It's like, should we stop just thinking about it and just do something?
And
then if something bad happens, we learn from it, right?
Yeah. Christoph Moons. If you lived in the Guild Ball universe, what kind of player would you be? What team would you join? And how would you picture the other in that world?
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yeah.
We've said I'm going to be a goalkeeper with gluttonous mass for the butchers. And how would I picture you? So, has anyone seen the new S3 artwork for Hag? That we...
You bitch. Oh.
No, I would picture you.
That's fine. I love Greyjoy. So
Like,
I don't want to be.
Yeah, like basically just a big gangly thing. You'd have like 28-inch reach because you're a big gangly arm.
Be a bit like velocity that can pick the
But
ball
you'd
out.
have to get 7 hits to do 1 damage because the big and gangly will reach, but they don't do much. And you'd have a 46-inch move.
Like just one slide.
Stepping over people you can move through the models. What about me and what are you? You're a centre back for the fish, right?
Yeah, I'll be a centre back for the fish. Yeah, that's got like a 3-inch melee or a 4-inch melee. That doesn't have any damage on the playbook.
Fish need big melee.
It can't do any damage on the playbook. I can throw my arm to get the ball like a spear. And for you, I want you to be a mascot. I want you to be a rhinoceros for Masons because you hate them. Like fucking massively have a double blood mass.
I'll take that.
You just charge at stuff.
I will take that.
You can't do dodges on your playbook and you can't tackle. All you can do is knock down and damage. And you've got to go in a straight line. You can't turn.
I forgot your special rule called gust of wind. Someone runs past you, it just knocks you over because of the breeze. Boom! Write this stuff down. Should we stop insulting each other now?
Right,
we do love each other weirdly, but yeah.
Shout out to the soon-to-be-wed Dries Heemhout to host his first Belgian tournament, best Belgian pundit. So they must know each other. We hold the key to correct name pronunciation, but this is way too precious. You're close. Pat Giles, so he's replying to somebody else, I think. Obulus, silence, gas, dirge, bonesaw, and mist. Bonesaw and mist spill in the same purpose, so people will often choose between two. Blah, blah, blah. Still, I love Bonesaw. Now Bonesaw's...
Interestingly, season 2, it was missed all day long.
But now...
Bonesaw, I actually haven't read Bonesaw's S3 card. I believe he's legit now. We're not seeing a lot of mist. I'm leaving mist out of all my teams.
I'm not even putting mist in Union.
I nearly dropped Shank the other day, just because 2-3, it's big.
Oh.
I did actually, didn't I drop Shank for Tenderizer? Didn't work, put Shank back, but...
Amazing. Next one.
Next one is... Pat Giles. I want to make I think that's been answered by the one above, but we'll do it now. I want to make a very goal-oriented mortician team using Bonesaw and Mist. Who else would you do? So, I probably wouldn't put Mist in anymore.
Well, if you want Dirge's goal scorer, you probably still do, but...
Yeah, Bonesaw, Mist, Obulus, Dirge, Silence, Vet Graves, because he's legit.
Yeah, Vet
Or
Graves.
Casket, because you might play fish and Shark belongs in the casket.
Lot.
I really like Bonesaw, but there doesn't seem to be much love. Well, there is now, and for you and you alone is the reason we haven't made a video for 8 months, so that was valid.
That was, yeah.
Do you think Steamforge will go back to the timeline to recreate all the players for the game, i.e. Rookie Shark before Corsair lost his leg and Spigot when he was in his prime? Well, we kind of have Spigot back in his prime now,
yeah.
but we haven't gone back, we've kind of gone forward. Who knows? I don't know.
And rookies, just at Steam, rookies have taken a back step just because they didn't live up to what they were supposed to.
Still on the cards, but doesn't know when, right? With that huge list of spoilers Steamforge did in its Facebook, what were some of your favourite plays? Oh, this is when we did the, I remember this,
just kept
1 an hour for 24 hours, right? I don't know. Not really a question, but the bleeps were amazing.
Other bleeps when we were swearing?
No, I think that's the one when we did the Vengeance announcement video and Giblin just blurted out something that was in playtest at the time, and it's like, let's pretend he swear because I'm not refilming this. Blame it on Matt. But glad you like the bleeps. Should we swear? No, I've got to edit. I'm not editing in ages, did I?
Fucking hell.
Oh. Shit sticks. There we go. Now I've got to edit. Thank you for the editing because we're children and can't resist the urge. Cheers guys, keep up the amazing work. Well, we're going to try. We are glad to be back. And we hope you guys who haven't heard from us in 8 months are going to pick these messages up because that'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
Next up is Boopy!
Hey guys, thanks for all the videos. Question: do you think Hammer is going to be worth replacing Honor? and harmony, because let's face it, you'll never take harmony without honour. Meaning Mason's players are losing a player on their roster if they take hammer. Thanks for all the videos.
I love Honor, and now does Vet Harmony get the same stuff from Honor?
No.
Oh.
In fact, it's the opposite, I think.
There's animosity, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
I really, as we've mentioned, I know nothing about
But there's so many players now, I don't think it's really an issue
No.
losing a player because there's so many different options with Vet Harmony and stuff. But yes, I think you wouldn't really take normal Harmony with hammer. But I don't, like we said, I still think Honor is a great captain, so I probably would still take Honor over hammer.
Do you know what I like now? The whole, you have like someone like Chisel and Hammer wading in at the front, and then you can pull the damage onto Vet Harmony and then onto Tower, and you can just spread the damage between your back line to keep you guys at the front going, and then Wrecker's just a winner. Ramming speed at 10 inches, get out of the way, I'm scoring a goal.
Right, Ollie Cullen again. I don't understand this one. Asa Akira or London Keys?
I'm going to say London Keys.
Yeah, I'll say Asa, whatever that is. Been trying Tower more recently, he is just meh, not bad, but better players in the team, well, he's changed. And
he's had Mason's week and I know nothing.
He's better now. Danny Strahl. Hey Joe, Gilbert Informer. Good episode as usual. Question 1. Tie-break ranking works out against points scored rather than goal difference. Wanted to know your views. Do you think scores as opposed to difference is the better calculation or the fairest? I ask as I've fallen foul in a couple of tournaments and found myself forced through the rankings after a single bad game. Well, you're preaching like a bird because the number of tournaments I finished fourth in.
Hence the Chris Hay award, right?
Yeah,
for losing
just because of going on goals for instead of VP diff. But there has to be a way.
There's going to be a good and bad for every side because people say, "Oh, it's about how bad you lost," but then the other side of the coin is like it's down to you as the winner to beat somebody really badly, and that leans more towards negative play experience. So there are two sides of the same coin, which I think you'll never get rid of, depending on how you rule it. And ultimately, like, I don't care. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah, we haven't got out of the tournament scene really. We just want to play for fun.
But we're coming back. But we're going to have some fun,
more
right?
questions, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm going to steal this one from you. Question 2. Of the GB Femmes, who would you like to date, marry, and have as a mother-in-law?
Esther's another mother.
Or mama.
Mama.
Mama. I would like... So who would you like to date?
It's vet rage.
I'd like to date...
What?
That's just got in. What?
All of yours is Philip.
Philip. Now, I'd like... So you've done date, vet rage. I'm going to say... I'm going to date... Brisket. Before she got murderized, yeah. Marry, who are you going to marry?
I'm going to marry Gurr.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's got like some dark issues as well, dude. That Stockholm syndrome doesn't go away, you know. I was going to say Chisel, but she's harbouring some serious daddy issues.
Whatever happens with Gurr, she'll think I'm amazing.
Friday. Yeah. I'm going to marry Friday.
No,
I'm not going to marry Philip. She scares the crap out of me.
Chop your bits off Friday.
Yeah. Who then?
What? Salt.
Decimate? Salt. You're so messed up.
Salt's so good now. Is Salt female or no?
Decimate kind of has a goatee though, I don't really want to marry her. Like, a girl with a goatee is for me.
Marry?
Who are we marrying?
Like Harmony.
Yeah.
Someone's
a bit young, dude.
What?
What?
I thought she was about
So you picked a guy, an animal, and an underage female. I'm very worried about you, okay?
I told you I've changed.
You have. I'm gonna say... Who am I marrying, dude?
I don't know, but this is taking ages, so... Come on, just pick someone.
No!
Try and be funny.
Oh, I've actually got a legit one. Angel.
Yeah,
I'm marrying Angel.
Angel?
Yep.
Angel, you got... No, Angel's mine.
Too late.
Angel's my favourite.
And the mother-in-law is Esther's, I think we're in agreement. So.
Yeah, because we're brothers from another mother.
Also, using the clock timer counting up, which you mentioned last week, maybe the only good suggestion I come up with for our booming GBC. That blew my mind. Do you remember that?
I do.
Because we always count clocks down. It's like, well, hang on, if you count them up, you've also got a minute timer, and they all tend to have a setting to count the
Yeah, but when you get to like 41 minutes 37, that'll be blow my mind. I'll be like, whoa, how many minutes have I got left?
Oh yeah, because it does the last 10 seconds,
like,
right? Anyway, last one.
Ooh, Martin Walters. How many games did it take for you chaps to get the hang of your team? I'm 5 games in with Brewers, 4 losses and 1 win, but I keep forgetting important stuff or doing dumb things. Lots of my adult brain to remember. When did you get a decent standard?
10 games?
How many more games will it take you?
You're just mean, and it makes me sad.
When you're not playing Philip, because he's like the easiest person ever to play.
Brewers aren't one of the easiest teams either. There's a lot of synergies and order of activation.
I've started this year. I've started playing since season 3.
Brewers.
I've started playing Brewers, and I'm finding them quite hard because they are
like you've not been using Tapper's heroic at all. Never mind, you've just been allocating.
And Command and Aura, I never seem to get the chance to get Command and Aura. There's a big setup for it.
I reckon 10 to 20 games depending on guild. Fish and Butchers 10. Your Hunters, your Brewers, your Masons.
I think
15,
it also depends on who you're playing against. If you're just playing against the same opponent and the same team all the time, then you don't get to know the team properly. And when you come up against a different setup,
don't play a team more than twice in a row. Like the first time you could get smashed, the second time you'll know your mistakes against the same things, but try and play a variety of everything, and 10 to 20 games I think is probably fair.
Yeah. But don't just drop them, like I said earlier, after 1 game.
Because you start again at that point. Stick. And you'll get there.
And non-GB question, which is what we want.
Yeah!
As you asked, is gaming a sad geek hobby? My other half has said so, prove her wrong.
No, it is not. It is now how I make a living.
Yeah.
It's my life now. This is my job.
I think it's made, lots of millionaires.
Yeah.
Like a company.
So this is an interesting thing. When we first met, I was still a closet gamer. I'd only joined I'd only joined private groups on Facebook, so I could post without going on my wall. I didn't really tell my partner at the time knew because I was sat painting toy soldiers on the kitchen table. But it was very personal to me. And it was before I worked for Steamforge, but the more I got involved in the industry, it's not a bunch of nerds. We go to the gaming centre and it's just different people from different walks of life who do different things, and you realise how mainstream and how big it actually is. And then I just started posting on Facebook about it, and it was fine.
Well, for me,
I think we build our own stigma around the industry and the hobby.
And I think everybody has their vices, and everybody has geeky stuff. I know people at work that knit and sew, and other people that are in choirs and stuff.
I can knit.
And who they may consider them that they're geeky hobbies and stuff. But for me, it's like a social thing. The number of friends that I've met now through Guild Ball and through hobby, especially with some of the things I've been to recently with my breakup and stuff, they've been really supportive as friends. And it's
some
not
of the
just
best friends I have, you included.
Yeah, it's we've only met because of this.
And it's the thing, me and Chris met probably over a year ago now, about 18 months ago, at a stretch. And I noticed this on Facebook the other day. And I don't add everybody I ever meet, or I will accept a friend request if I've met you in person, is my kind of Facebook rule. Me and you have 120 mutual friends on Facebook. And that says enough, right? And I've made some of the best things. And I from family and friends and colleagues at my old job, it's actually, they were all so interested and so involved and supportive of what I did. And I don't know why I ever thought I shouldn't be public about it, but I've never had a single negative thing said about it. It only interests people.
I'm the same with work. I never told work and stuff until 6 months ago, but now I've come out as a gamer. People are actually genuinely interested. I did in my team meeting at work, I did a presentation thing about vengeance and about Guild Ball and what it is. And it's gone in, there's a magazine, a work magazine called Your Week at Nice, and each month they do a different showcase on a different person, and I did it about Guild Ball.
Oh, nice.
So he interviewed me and they put a picture in of me and Jamie Gibbon playing. And people have actually, it was the only picture that was to hand at the time, but we don't have any pictures of us playing. Not that we can... Anyway, so
if you think that's disgusting, comment below.
But genuinely, people actually wanted to talk about it, and I was blown away by the fact that it's not we put that stigma on ourselves. We think it's a geek. So tell your wife, girlfriend, that it's
super cool.
It's super cool.
And she's the nerd.
Nerd.
And we're jocks. Well, He's not.
Yeah, John.
But yeah, anyway, that's it.
That's it.
We've just answered questions from 8 months ago that are probably irrelevant, out of date, or the people who asked them are not watching anymore. But we wanted to do it for a bit of fun. We enjoy answering questions and we try sitting and talking, don't we?
Yeah, and next time I want to we should do some painting and stuff as well.
Yeah, we're going to make it, we'll be hanging out. So next time, questions, ask us what other games we play. Those of you who know us, ask us about things about the other games we play. I've dived back in with both feet into The Hobbit. Now it's got a new rulebook. I'm doing a lot of Hobbit stuff at the moment, Batman, and we play a lot of Game of Thrones, the card game now.
We do,
yes. Play lots of that.
And I've recently started playing like loads of board games with a group around here. So I've got Blood Rage, play other like card games and board games. So it's not just miniature games.
Yeah. So ask us anything hobby. That's the purpose of this video. Okay. That's what we want for next time. We don't know when it's going to be, but get your questions in because it could be tomorrow. Yeah. It could be 2 weeks. Who knows? But thank you for watching this GBI video. We're going to need to that feels weird because we used to have like regimented ins and outs. But thank you for watching as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe, stick it on Facebook, tell the world we are great-ish. Yeah, no we're not. But thank you as always for watching. We love making these videos and we'll see you in the next one.
See you next time.
Gonna jump in, even though we've just signed off.
What?
Do we do another name this competition thing? On the Ball is very Guild Ball centric right now.
Well, people can try. I don't know what it's going to be.
I like On the Ball, but feel free to suggest some names now we've opened this up
OTB.
further.
What we've done with you.
OTB. Just abbreviate everything and then tell nobody what it means.
OTB.
But if you've got suggestions for a new name for this show, please stick it in the comments below with your questions and you may win absolutely nothing.
Like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Alright, cheers guys, see you next week.
See ya.